What's up, everyone? I don't have another phone to check the messages, but I can check them on the other side of the screen. And the plan is to do 100 pull-ups, and after that 100 rows with weight the rest. But I mean, I'm not sure if I will be able to do it. It will be quite a task. It is endurance type of workout. The ones that I don't do too much, I mostly train for strength, as you know, but we'll try the endurance type of training this time, and we'll see. I definitely want to do 100 pull-ups. That is 20 sets of 5, and after that 20 sets of rows, 5 reps as well. We'll see. So I have a chalk with me. Most likely we'll start using it, so my grip is on point. That is definitely very important. And yeah, about the rest time, most likely we'll go by the feel as usual. So that means I'm just doing the next set when I'm basically ready. I don't rush anything, and I don't wait too long either. So let's hit that. This will be the third set, so 15 reps in. I also I'm writing down the reps so I don't lose the count, because when you're getting exhausted sometimes you just mess up the numbers. So basically checking out the chat if we have any questions. To be fair, at the moment I'm feeling pretty good. Definitely feel like it won't be as hard as I think it will be, but I'm not sure. Sometimes you have to test yourself, do something you're not so comfortable with, something different, and just in general. Luckily it's pretty good weather today, no wind, no snowing, nothing like that. It's obviously a bit cold, but nothing special, so that's fine. My hands are pretty okay for now. I can keep them in my pockets in between the sets and I will be fine for the most part. Don't really want to use gloves because that decreases the grip, and also, I mean, the grip is such an important factor. You just have to do it this way, and also with the chalk your grip gets even stronger, and if you're using gloves then the chalk is just awkward. So let's go the fourth set, 20 reps in. think I might run out of water though. I only have about half a liter, which is not a whole lot, especially since it's only the workout just started. But I will do fine. I have this sometimes where the water runs out, but I'll still finish the workout a little dehydrated at the end of it maybe, but it's no big deal. Because when I'm running, let's say 10K, I usually don't have water with me, and you're pretty dehydrated at the end of the workout, and yeah, I think that's nothing like too special or anything. Five sets in. Where is? Do you mean where this is? Where this it is? Sorry, this is Latvia. I'm not sure if you know where that is. This was one of the reasons that I usually didn't do the streams, because I can't check the chat. I have to go in front of the screen to see what your guys typing, so I can't really answer from here in front of the camera, and that's like an issue. I will be starting the stream from home as well, and obviously then I can read the chat and so on. But if I'm outside, I either have to have two phones with internet, or there's really no way to do that. So we already did 5 sets, pretty easy for now. I'm actually surprised. "30 reps in." I guess you can turn around the camera between the sets, and this way I can actually read the chat. So yeah, this is definitely how can I do this. So if you have any questions, just leave them, guys, so I have something to talk about. So we are doing this for 15 minutes now, and I already am soon halfway through the pull-ups. Obviously the rows, I will do them in sets of 5, so it shouldn't be that hard. I usually do rows in like sets of 10, sets of 8, 12, something like that. We'll see, we'll see. What time? Right now we have 7:42. So not sure if you can see. So that might be night for you there. We have, soon will be night. It's pretty late, but the stadium actually opens only at after 5 for like regular folks, because it is school property and only the students and so on can use it. So yeah, it's a morning for you. Oh, AM. Okay, yes, a morning, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know who that is. All right, let's hit the set. So this will be 35 reps in. All right, so back to the chat. Is it cold? I'm not sure the degrees. You can see my breath though. It's around 0 Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit though. I think it's in zeros, even in maybe +1, -1, something like that. So close to 0 for sure. In which country do you live? Latvia. That is in Europe, if you don't know. I'm gonna avoid the questions if I don't want to answer them, so yeah. Some things like where I work, stuff like that I won't say for now. Maybe later I will reveal that in a video or something if I want to, but yeah. How much does your weight vest weigh? You can add and remove weights from it. The maximum that you can have in it is 31 kilogram, so I think 31.1 is the max, which is 70 pounds, I think. And 66 is 30 kilograms, so almost 70 pounds. And right now it has in it around 19. This thing weighs 1 kilogram, which is 2 pounds. This little bar, it weighs 1 kilo, which is 2 pounds. So you just put how much you want in it, and that much it will weigh basically. So it's very handy. You can adjust your weights. If you need less, just remove them. If you need more, just add them. It's very convenient way. I've trained for one-arm pull-ups. No, man. I used to, but I had elbow pain from them because my joints and everything is just not ready for such a complex exercise. I'm too heavy. I'm weighing right now 100 kilos, which is 220 pounds. which is basically a lot for calisthenics, and yeah, something like one arm pull-ups is way out of reach for now. No, it doesn't. All right, let's hit the set. So actually felt really easy because I took a pretty long break, and that is why it went so easy. A little bit too easy. So 40 reps in already, almost halfway through. So workouts like this, if you do it very slowly, like in a relaxed, chilled pace, don't rush or anything, then I would say they're not that challenging, but at the same time, by the end of it, you will definitely feel exhausted, fatigued, but you won't have that like insane bump or anything because you take long breaks and you let your body recover between the sets. So it's pretty relaxing. This is good method to increase endurance and muscle mass as well. Hi David. Max pull-ups, my best is 23. Right now I would say I can do about that, so about 20, the same I think. Haven't really improved a lot. I don't think I can do 25, maybe, I don't know, it depends on the day. Sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have bad days, so it really depends on the day. I don't remember exactly how I felt that day when I did my 23, the PB, but I mean, I could beat that maybe on a good day. Mix up all this, that's it. Thank you. Do you train to failure? If you do, how many sets per workout do you hit? I usually don't. If you mean failure by the end of the workout, then maybe, but don't hit failure in your first set or something. Usually save up your energy and everything for entire workout. So if you want to train for failure, then do it at the last exercises, what I usually call them, like complementary exercises. Something when, let's say you do chest and triceps, you do all your stuff, the usual, the bench press, whatever, the incline, whatever you do, and the end of the workout you just do the tricep extensions, these ones where you have that and you go like this, and then you just rep out the max, basically go to failure, so to speak. That's what at least I do, but I don't usually do the failure type of thing in first exercise. Let's say I do bench press, I don't usually bench till I fail. I don't do that. I save my strength. Let's say if I can do 10 reps, I usually bench 8, 80% of your one maximum. What do you do for elbow pain? Elbow pain, it's a complicated topic. I would say rest, eat well, good nutrition, good diet, good sleep is definitely game changers. There's also a tool, I don't know how it's called in English or whatever, but it's basically a thing where you can twist it and turn it. And these twists actually are good for your elbows. They strengthen everything there in these type of areas, and by that you decrease the pain. Alright, I have to hit the set. I'm talking way too much. So this is 45 reps. Let's go. All right. So, what do we have here? Great, dude. Thanks, man. How long have you been training for now? If you mean in total, like in then 10 plus years. How can this vest be used to do weighted pistol squats? Well, you just wear it and do squats with it. So that's pretty simple. I mean, any additional weight, any bonus resistance is very good for you, because obviously when you have more resistance, the more muscle have to work and you will build more muscle. So being heavy is very good in that regard for calisthenics, because you're already heavy and you have heavy body to work with. What is your strict shoulder press 1 rep max? Haven't you seen posted movement much? You had shoulder injuries previously? Yes, I did. I had rotator cuff injury in my left shoulder. Shoulders out good. I mean, the reason I had that injury was because I did too much muscle ups in one workout, just way too much volume. I wasn't ready for that volume. I was also heavy. So it's not the smart approach to go about your training doing too much volume, and I did that for a video. So yeah, strict shoulder press 1 rep max. I'm not sure if I ever have done that. I would say, I think I would maybe 80 kilos 1 rep, maybe, but like very strict, maybe 75. Like very strict, if no, like completely like slow, maybe 80, even not, I would say 75 maybe, because I know I did 60 for 6 reps, very clean, but I haven't really trained shoulder presses a lot. I have done them, but not a lot. All right, I will finish up the half of the workout for pull-ups, so 50 reps. Let's go. Damn, it's quite slippery here. Almost fell, and also my vest almost dropped. Sometimes it gets a little bit movement because you're jumping and stuff. So I've been resting, but my left elbow is messed and forearm. Yeah, sometimes unfortunately just taking a rest doesn't help, and then you have to either go to the doctor or physiotherapist, someone who can. First of all, you need to go to the doctor, check what's up, get precise like scans and everything, so you know exactly what's wrong with you. And when you know what is exactly the problem, then you can look for solution. But injuries are annoying as hell. I mean, that's why you have to train smart so you don't get them in the first place. But it's almost impossible to be completely without injuries, because if you're training hard, sooner or later you're gonna get something injured. Hi from Brazil. Hey Felipe. Keep up. Hey, thanks. I can't go to the gym anymore. All I do is sit around and drink beer. I mean, you can get some movement in from home. You can try doing home workouts weightless, just with body weight. I usually do a lot of workouts, leg workouts, just from home. So it's definitely possible to do that if you are willing to, obviously. What's your max pull-ups? Already said that. 23 reps in pull-ups and chin-ups. I think also 23. I have tested chin-ups, but that was quite long ago, because I definitely improved. I think at chin-ups I could do 25 or something. It's very hard to say though, because right now I'm cutting And by the end of the cut, I definitely feel like I can improve the reps. So maybe I will test out the maxes just for videos. Good wishes, friend. Thank you, thank you. I should do that. Yeah, for sure, man. What motivated you to start YouTube channel? Basically, David Goggins, I think, most likely, and also Dominic Sky, because I watched a lot of Dominic Sky videos. He did calisthenics, and that's how I started calisthenics. But the weight loss was inspired by David Goggins, and just watching successful people in general inspired me to do that. And yeah. Is this really guy? Yes. What do you think contributes more to your workout, calisthenics or weight training? I mean, it depends what do you do more and what type of diet is at that exact time, because if you go to the gym and your diet is bad, you won't progress. If you go to the calisthenics and your diet is bad, you won't progress that much. But let's say if you focus on diet and then do calisthenics, you're gonna progress. I would say it's good to do both. That would be the perfect combination, because you can do everything in calisthenics, but also in gym people seem to forget about things like pull-ups, dips, bodyweight exercises, which are very crucial as well. So doing both, mixing everything up is a great way. What type of video games will you play on your new channel? That is a good question. Most likely single player games, something like Half-Life 2, Warcraft 3 maybe, Resident Evil, maybe some, I don't know, Resident Evil 4 for example. I'm not exactly sure. I'm thinking about that for now, but most likely single player, because I'm not good in multiplayer games, so there's really no point in playing, because people are interested in very skillful players, like pro players. If you're playing something like League of Legends or Dota or whatever, or CSGO, any like that type of game where it's very competitive, it is important to play good there, and I'm just not gonna do that. So I rather focus on story, even though I'm like okay, average player I guess. But let's say if we look at the guys who play 10 hours a day games and stuff, I'm definitely not there. So yeah, most likely single player games. All right, let's hit the set. So 55 reps in. So let's see what I missed. What is your workout frequency per week? I would say 5 to 6 times a week I do training. Either it's cardio, calisthenics, weight training, but right now I won't do any more gym training since I'm sick and so on. They won't let me in the gym, and my membership also expired, so I won't renew it. It's getting warm soon, and I will do just workouts outside. I had the weight vest, I have all the rings, everything. There's really no need to go to the gym. Also, I enjoy working out outside. Which require more diet, calisthenics, or weight training. It's basically the same thing. It's resistance training in general. Calisthenics is also just a resistance training, just with your own body weight. And you have to have good diet no matter what, even if you don't train at all. It's just your health and how you feel, how your hormones look, like your blood work, like your blood pressure, just everything really revolves around the diet. And it's one of those facts you have to accept, and I definitely understand that it's annoying the diet is so important, but it's literally like the first thing you need to sort out before you think about anything else. Even if you don't work out at all, it's still like the most important thing. What's the temperature, mate? I'm not sure. I think around 0 Celsius, something like that. Maybe -1 now. It's getting pretty cold. My hands are definitely a little bit cold, so it could be -1, -2 even. Definitely not warm. That's for sure. I can say so. Are you graduated? Yeah, I did finish school in IT, so basically computers, like a technician, so to speak. And we did some little bit of programming, whatever. But yeah, so basics in everything, like a little bit of programming, a little bit of server stuff, a little bit of like being admin and whatever. So, but yeah. Do you do jump rope? Yeah, I do, but not a whole lot. Thanks a lot, man. It will help me a lot. No problem, bro. I found doing dips on the rings really aggravated my elbow, but doing them on sturdy frame was better. I think that's because you don't have the stability that it requires, because it is pretty challenging to do them on the rings, and if you're like wobbling and stuff, it's definitely possible that it induces pain. So if that's happened to you, don't do them on rings for sure. Just do what feels best for you and what is comfortable. There's no need to injure yourself. And doing them on rings for me is amazing. The pump is just, it's awesome. And it's very difficult. I can do only like 6 to 7 reps with West, and I usually have pretty low weight in it. And it's amazing in that regard. And yeah. If I do them on parallel bars, I can do at least 12 reps very slow and controlled, and that's a little too much for me. So definitely like them on rings. Alright, let's go. 60 reps already in. One thing for sure is that time passes by real fast. Alright. Maybe I have unstable joint. I mean, maybe. It's a very hard to say. I also sometimes have elbow pain on doing dips on parallel bars. And the pain I used to have, I did 1000 push-ups in one YouTube video in the beginning when I started out doing YouTube, and after that I had elbow pain for a week, and sometimes it just comes back. It never like completely 100% recovered, but also it's not that bad where I have to really be scared of anything. But these are the type of things that you have to live with, but also try to figure out a solution for. How many? Hey mate, long time ago. Not sure what you mean. James, how many push-ups will you do in calisthenics session to grow your chest? I struggle to grow my chest with calisthenics and have seen much more progress with dumbbell barbell bench press. Well, you see more progress because you're using weights and you can adjust them. You see, if you weigh like say 80 kilograms, then you weigh 80 kilograms. You're always doing the reps with those 80 kilograms. But if you're using barbell bench, you can adjust the weights. Oh, I need a little bit less, I need a little bit more. And you choose the perfect weight for you. You can do it clean, very clean form, the reps that you need, and that way you obviously progress faster. So if you're not very advanced, like you know what you're exactly doing, how much weight you need, how many reps, everything, in calisthenics it will be a little bit more difficult to progress. Because progress overload is very important, and I think doing weights is definitely making that a lot easier. So all right, so missing a lot of stuff. All right, so Elvis, I've been following your progress since the beginning of your channel. Real inspiration. Thanks again for your advice. Hey man, no problem, and thank you a lot. I appreciate that. I think if you have the right set of gloves, it will allow you to have better grip. Sure, I haven't really bothered to do it because I like to develop calluses on my hands because they are necessary in calisthenics. And also, I mean, yeah, I haven't really bothered to get the gloves. You can definitely get good gloves. So let's answer one more comment and then let's hit the set. What's the program you currently follow? Gym, push-pull legs plus calisthenics, or other days, or on other days, or a different split? Yeah, push-pull legs. And in the gym or calisthenics, it doesn't really matter, still push-pull legs. If I do push, that is triceps and chest and shoulders, and pull is back and biceps, and legs is legs. So also I throw the abs in whatever feels like necessary. You know, I hit abs twice a week. Let's go. So 65 reps already in, and felt a little bit more difficult. Definitely felt a little bit of challenge. So I had the same. I had the same problem, bro, with dips. I was doing 80 dips on parallel bars with body weight. Trained from planche, got to full 3 seconds, and I got injured because weak upper back and bad scapular position. So in planche, it's definitely important to learn all the scapula types, like retracted, protracted, everything. It's like the most advanced move, obviously, so you have to know what you're doing. Planche is something I don't feel like I have the expertise to talk about because I can't do it and most likely never will. I mean, I'm 190 centimeters, 6'3". I usually say 189. I'm not sure if I'm 189 or 190 centimeters, but it's 6'3" basically, and there's almost no chance for a person that tall to learn it, especially if you have excess body fat. You need to be like super shredded and also naturally gifted, and on top of that you need to like train at least 3 years, and then maybe you have chance to learn it, and that is something I just won't be able to do. But I mean, it's okay, just one exercise. You can focus on doing a lot of dips. I'm very strong in dips. I can do 1 rep max on dips with 75 kilos and stuff like that. I bench press a lot, so just because I can't do one exercise like doesn't really matter that much. You have your weak points, you have your strong points. You have to like accept that. I have very strong biceps naturally, so I really like that, at least. You know. So I was training after 10 hours of physical work. Yeah, I mean, combining training with physical work is very, very difficult. So elbow pain and forearm pain just comes with high volume. Any serious lifter has to fight it to progress past weightlifting 85 kilograms on calisthenics. Yes, I think so too. Just having too high volume is, yeah, a big deal. You have to really, if you want to do high volume, you have to adapt your body to it. You have to get used to it. You can't just jump in high volume, then you're just gonna get injured. If you build slowly that volume, then yes, you can, but you have to do it slow, and just like losing weight, you can't just lose weight like in a blink. You have to do it very slowly. Small cutting 250 calories deficit, going slowly, cutting. The same with volume, high volume. You just adjust your body to it. It gets used to it, it adapts, and then you can do that. If you're not ready for it, you will get injured for sure. I mean, I'm old watcher of you, sir. Thank you, man, for the support. I appreciate the OGs. It's been a long journey for sure. Takes me back to the old days. I mean, even though my channel is only like a little 2.5 years old, it still feels like a lifetime ago, man. I remember still having those like 1K subs and stuff. Damn, those are dimes, man. It's about the scapular position, strong, worn up, external rotation, good form. Yeah. I mean, yeah. How much weight you got on you? Around 20 kilograms, a little less. I'm not exactly sure how much the West weighs itself without the weights. I mean, I showed already the weights. These things each weigh 1 kilogram. So if you can see that. This each brick weighs 1 kilo, which is 2 pounds, and I'm not sure without them how much the weight was itself, but yeah, it's quite a lot. All that last question, then let's hit the pull-ups. I had to put my ego back, and I'm training for strong upper back external rotation curl. I did 200 pull-up challenge, 10 to 100 and 5 to 200 Christmas. Got really gains finally. Hey man, congrats to you. Let's get some gains here as well. This will be 70 reps in the bank. I'm seeing that my phone is already at 53%. Hopefully the battery doesn't drop. Let's increase the pace. So 70 reps in. All right. How to train to get more kilograms in weighted pull-ups. I'm 19 kilograms and I'm stuck at 70 kilogram 1 rep. If you mean additional 70, that's insane. Or you mean you can do 70 kilograms in some type of like machine, in pull-up machine. Or you mean the lat pull down, 70 kilograms you can pull. If you mean that, you just need to practice negative pull-ups at the first and do rows. Rows are amazing. Yes, fully true. Planche is hard, that's the fun right now. My front lever strength is better. I'm working on triceps too, deep tricep extensions with dip. Supersets 20 reps at least. Alright man, that's good. That sounds like you're a beast, man. So, flow and control, that's the most important. Always form is #1 priority. We're getting some wind. Now I definitely feel like it's a little bit cold. Arms are definitely feeling it. So let's see it. I'm still stuck at 7 pull-ups. I mean, that's not that bad, man. If your max is 7, do 4 reps, 8 sets of 4, and you will increase your reps. Wi-Fi 4G or 5G? 4G. We do have 5G if I'm not mistaken, but at least I don't have it on this phone. It's too old. Sorry guys, I closed the stream, I guess. Sorry about that. But we're back. So always winter in Latvia? No, I think in March and April we're gonna get a lot warmer weather. So yeah, I need to like survive this month and then we'll be fine. I just want to have a little dimmer screen because my battery will run out if it has such a brightness. 80, only 49% of battery left, and we still have 30 pull-ups and 100 rows, so I don't want a battery to die on me here. In winter the battery does die a little bit quicker. All right, let's go. 5 reps. So 75 reps done. So I'm happy if I can do 10 to 15 pull-ups properly. I trained for endurance once, got to 22, it doesn't matter because they get heavier, so 10 and I'm happy. I mean, yeah, after like 15 reps it's definitely just an endurance training. You have to focus really on endurance, and it's very hard to get both strength and endurance. The best way to do that is being lean, and in being lean is very beneficial in pulling movements in general. So that's why in calisthenics it's extremely important to be as lean as possible, to weigh as less possible, and so on. So that's why a lot of people skip leg days in calisthenics, just to have that weight even lower, just so you can do more pulling movements. And I mean, I get that part, but I still do train legs. I have big quads and so on, which is definitely like not good for rep increase. But people usually don't think, oh, you have big legs, so they don't take things like that into account, because most like record holders are small guys in general. It's hard for me to lose weight after I get to 225-ish. Right now I'm 238-ish. I can rep 12 pull-ups easily, and probably 2 to 6 reps of L-sit pull-ups. At what weight do you think a muscle up would be possible? Well, I did muscle up at 250. It just was a kipping one. I have the video where I compare the form when I was the heaviest, 250, which is 114 kilograms, and then I cut to about 200 pounds, which is 95 kilograms. It's 210 though, not 200. I've never been that lean, but I mean, yeah, you can do the muscle up at very heavy weights. It's just that your form most likely will be bad, and that will cause injuries. So muscle up is like exercise you should do when only you can do it with decent form. Greetings from Latvia, mate. Hey man, sveicieni. I can do 1 pull-up at the bar with 70 kilos. I'm stuck with that. Any advice? I'm not sure what do you mean. I can do 1 pull-up at the bar with 70 kilos. I'm stuck with. You mean you can additionally add 70 kilograms, or how do you mean that? This man is so strong because to do 100 pull-ups is not so easy. Yeah. With weight vest it for sure isn't. Alright, let's go. 75 reps will already be done. Or 80, I will have to check. My camera is standing on ice, and it feels like any moment it will fall. Alright, 80 reps in. 4 sets left of pull-ups and we are done with 100 pull-ups. But it's definitely getting gradually harder. So 100 reps was a good choice. I'm not lean now, around 50 to 70% body fat. I am 176 centimeters. I mean, 50% is pretty decent, man. I'm about the same, I think, right now, about 15 to 70% body fat, I would say. And yeah, so it's not that bad. I mean, being lean, yeah, 12% is definitely gonna help you, but I mean, it's not that bad. It's healthy range. I'm not saying 12 isn't, but 15 is already like comfortable. You're never hungry. You're just feeling good. There's no issues, nothing. 12%, it's a little bit of struggle. You'll have to skip a couple of desserts. You have to think about things, and the less you go, the harder it becomes. Hi from Mexico. Hey. Next t-shirt. Yeah, saprato, I get it. I mean, just increase the calories, I would say. And if you're stuck in like plateau, just try to change up your training program. That usually helps. But still train for strength, either 3 sets of 3 reps, sets of 5 reps, or 6. Don't go above 6 reps per set. Hello from Bosnia. How tall are you? 190 centimeters. 189 or 190? I already trained for 2.5 years. I still want more muscle, better arms, but always wanted to focus on skills, especially at the rings. Same, man. I love rings as well, but I realized they have to be stronger. The shoulder is complex joint, and it's very gentle and fragile as well. What I meant to say. If you screw up your shoulders, you're done for. You literally can't do almost anything without shoulders. So, like, let's say you have some other injury, you can work your way around it. But if you screw your shoulders, which is a very easy thing to do actually, then yeah, it's a bad spot to be in. So be very careful of shoulder injuries. All right, let's hit the set. So 85 reps. Soon we'll be done. Actually felt a struggle, 85 reps. The last rep was starting to be a struggle. So yeah, this will be hard. But like, let's say the first 70 reps was easy, and now you can definitely start to feel the struggle. So let me reply here real quick. Alright, so let's see. What are you going to eat post-workout? Most likely a protein shake. I have to keep my calories down because of the cutting series and for summer shredding in general. So high protein meal most likely, yeah. Protein shake, maybe we'll throw in some carbs, maybe oatmeal. I'm not exactly sure, but definitely high protein, low calorie meal. Something that will fill me up but doesn't cost a lot of calories. I want to take it slow. Same height, but I have 96 kilograms, not so lean, but seeing improvement. That's what it is all about, the improvement. Today I'm actually surprised there's almost no one here, just 21 guy now came doing pull-ups as well, but pretty empty. Definitely feeling cold now. What is your height? 190 centimeters, which is 6'3". that's easier to say than 189, which is 6 and a 2 and 2/3. Just saying 6 is a lot easier. Damn, 10% of battery left. So we have 3 sets left. We'll try to get them in at least. Won't be able to show the rows. Only 8%, yeah. Alright, let's hit it then. Let's try to get 100 pull-ups at least on stream then. Unfortunately, yeah, in winter it does drain battery faster. Alright, 2 more sets. Sorry if the stream ends abruptly or whatever that word is pronounced, then my battery dies. It's 3%, so yeah, most likely will shut down soon. Yeah, that dropped really quickly. I had like 48% and then it just dropped to 10. I think I will buy a power bank so I can stream at least longer. I think that will definitely help the battery. I can just tie it up on my tripod so it wouldn't be a problem. What is the weight of the West? Around 20 kilograms, a little bit less, I think, around 70, 80. So basically almost 40 pounds, something like that. So last 2 sets, alright, let's try to hit it. The second to last set, but I had very short rest, but whatever, I'll try to do it anyway. So you can see.